Hey y'all, welcome to episode 3 of Blended and Buried. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Today's case is gonna be one that I think flew way too far under the radar, in my opinion. This is gonna cover the case of 21-year-old Romona Moore, a 21-year-old college student from Brooklyn, New York. She was brutally murdered, kidnapped, and sexually assaulted. And instead of headlines, this case made crickets. I also decided to show y'all my entire process. Like, I'm doing my lashes, eyeshadow, everything during this video. Let's get into it. I also decided to show y'all like every product that I'm using. So I prime my face when I'm using my water-based foundation. This is About Face. This is Halsey's makeup. I really like it. It's super affordable too. This is Estee Lauder Future Aqua Brilliance Primer, and this is water-based and this is water-based, so I use these together. So today we're using the Estee Lauder. Y'all ever feel like when certain girls go missing, it's like this national news and we can't get away from it. It's on every platform, like it's everywhere. You literally can't escape it. But when it's a girl that looks like us, it's kind of just like, oh, well, maybe she ran away. Maybe she got sick of everybody and ran away every time. So just a little background on Romona. She was born in Guyana on October 8th, 1981. She immigrated to New York with her parents in the East Flatbush section of New York. After she attended some local schools, she became an honor student. She was like a really responsible high achiever. So in 2003, she was a psychology major and an honor student at Hunter College in New York City. Romona was last seen on April 24th, 2003. She was headed to a friend's house, which was just a couple blocks away, but she never made it. Her mom knew something was wrong because she was a responsible girl. She didn't just disappear. She didn't stay out late. She didn't party, anything like that. So her mom goes straight to the precinct in Brooklyn when she realizes that her daughter, isn't where she said she was going to be. Because the friend's house was only a few blocks away, remember? So her mom instantly knew that, something happened. And I feel that because I'm a mother of two myself. And if my daughter is going out with someone and she's not where she's supposed to be, and it's become like I feel like it's a missing persons kind of situation. Oh, I'm not waiting 25 minutes. They tell you to wait 24 hours. Like, no, I'm not waiting 25 minutes for my kids. So I feel, when other girls go missing, they launch full-on manhunts and things like that. But for Romona, of course, that just did not occur. I feel like sometimes as Black women, we are treated as an afterthought when it comes to situations like this. Like, there's tons of cases of Black women that have gone missing, and for other people, it's like, a full-scale manhunt, all the dogs are out, everything, but we're treated like afterthoughts typically. The police didn't decide to open up a missing persons case for Romona until April 28th, 2003. So this woman had been missing for 4 days, and they were still trying to tell her mother, maybe she's just hanging out with friends, even though she hasn't reached out. She hasn't called her. She hasn't sent a pigeon. She has not heard from her daughter. And this is uncharacteristic of Romona. Romona did not move like that. Also, at the same time, police in Manhattan were publicizing another missing person's death. Well, not death, and at the same time, Manhattan police officers were publicizing another missing persons case, a rare book dealer named Svetlana, whose husband had reported her missing. They made a large press conference, posted her photo everywhere, a large photo, and it was national news in New York about the other woman's disappearance. But meanwhile, Ramona's disappearance is barely getting a case investigated. In addition to downplaying all the family's concerns for their daughter, The police also mistakenly misspelled her name. Instead of Romona, they spelled it on her missing persons report Ramona. But they could spell Svetlana's name correct. So several days after Ramona's disappearance, her parents are understandably devastated. They keep going down to the police precinct, and the police finally move forward in the investigation when the mother gets a phone call. So Maura's mother got this phone call around 2 months after her daughter's disappearance. But several days prior, Ramona's mother got this phone call 2 months after her initial disappearance. But several days after Ramona's initial disappearance, a 15-year-old girl stumbled into the police precinct and informed them that she had been kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and tortured over a matter of 2 days. Nothing was done about this. She said she was taken to an empty house. She was able to escape somehow, and the police really didn't look further into that, honestly. The police send the entire team and they investigate an abandoned building. And upon finishing this search, they find Ramona's body. And it turns out that they didn't just hold her captive, they tortured her, beat her with bats, sexually assaulted her over a number, of days. They found her body. She was completely nude and she was wrapped in a blanket. She was tortured over 4 days in the basement of a house on Schenectady Avenue. This woman was beat with bats, starved, and ultimately murdered. Over the course of 4 days, this occurred while the police were basically focused on the popular book dealer. Police arrested 2 men, Sean Moraine and Derek Avery. I think what makes this case so devastating is that while it also got almost little to no media attention, the perpetrators were very disrespectful and they really didn't care. They were not remorseful to what they had done to this family at all. During sentencing, when asked why they did this to Romona, you know what their response was? We just wanted to see what it would be like to kill somebody. During the trial, Ramona's mother was forced to relive every gruesome detail of what her daughter experienced, all the while her murderers were smirking and laughing like it was funny. During sentencing, Avery had the audacity to throw up his middle finger to the family during his sentencing. He showed no remorse for his actions at all, period. I'm not real sure how Ramona's mother was able to keep her cool during the sentencing of her daughter's killers, because, baby, if it was me, I'd be on trial next. I'm not gonna lie to you. Despite this, Ramona's case garnered no media headlines. Not a Nancy Grace, not a 60 Minutes, nothing. If it weren't for grassroots journalists and blogs, most people might not ever even know Ramona's name. After Ramona's mother spent years getting someone to listen to her regarding her child's disappearance, the murderers were sentenced to life in prison. No amount of time will bring Romona back, but I guess some semblance of justice was. I used to think justice was loud, like, something awful happened and the whole world would scream about it. But since I've been doing these cases, I've realized that sometimes justice is a mother crying alone in a courtroom while no one watches. I chose Ramona's story to highlight how awfully broken this system still is, even in modern times. I also chose this case because reading it was a testament to just how strong Ramona's family was to keep at this for years in order to bring their daughter's killers to justice, when it shouldn't have taken that long, but they still kept at it. And that really moved me. So there you have it, the story of Romona Moore. Beautiful, bright, full of life, stolen from us way too soon. If this story moved you, share it, because that's how injustice survives, by silence. Thanks for joining me on episode 3 of Blended and Buried. Yo glam homegirl out. This is just the final look.